Today we will be finding the mean and the mean absolute deviation, also known as M.A.D. We will first be finding the mean. Now for the mean you will need to know the data set numbers. In this case would be 7, 3, 5, 9, and 1. Now step 1 is to add all the numbers up. So 7 plus 3 would be 10, plus 5 which would be 15, plus 9 which is 24, plus 1, 25. Now the next step 2, will be divide by the numbers they are. So there are 5 numbers in the data set, which you divide by 20, the sum of the numbers, which is 5. So the quotient would be the mean, which is in this case is 5. The mean is used to measure the center of the data set, which is like the major number in the middle. So now we'll be calculating the M.A.D. Now the M.A.D is similar, well, you have to find the mean in order to find the M.A.D. So this is the data set, 5, 7, 4, 3, and 1. Now step 1 would be add all the numbers up, which would be 5 plus 7 is 12, plus 4, 16, plus 3, 19, plus 1, 20. Now you divide by the numbers they are. So we got 20 over here, so you're going to divide that by 5 because we had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 numbers, which would equal 4. Now, step 3 would be after you divide and the quotient, you take the quotient and you subtract the mean from, you subtract the quotient from the data set numbers. So if the data set numbers are higher than the mean, then you subtract the data set numbers first. So like, for most of these, the data set numbers are first. So like 5 minus 4, 7 minus 4, 4 minus 4. And then if the mean's higher, then you would go 4 minus 3, 4 minus 1. So if you 5 minus 4 would be 1, 7 minus 4 would be 3, 4 minus 4 would be 0, 4 minus 3 would be 1. And then lastly but not least, 4 minus 3 would be 3. Now, all you have to do is add all those numbers up. So 4 plus 1 is going to be 5 plus 3, 8. Step 5 is going to be divide the new quotient, or the new mean, by the numbers they are. So there are 5 numbers and we got 8. So now 5 goes into 8 once, which would be minus 5, which would be 3. And then you put a decimal and you drop the 0, which is going to be 30. Now 5 goes into 30 6 times, so 30. So the new mean is 1.6. Now the new quotient is the mean absolute deviation. The M.A.D shows how much variation in the data set there is. Next, finally, try to find the mean and the mean absolute deviation, or known as the M.A.D, of the data set. The data set numbers are 12, 5, 9, 10, and 6.
You've had enough time to work on it now. Let's see if you got the same answer as I did. So step 1, you add up all the numbers. 12 plus 5 equals 17. 17 plus 9 equals 26. And then 26 plus 10 equals 36. And 36 plus 6 equals 42. Now step 2, you divide. So 42 divided by, in this case there were 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 numbers. So 42 divided by 5. 8. Oops. So the mean was 8.4. So now let's move on to the M.A.D. So since our mean was 8.4, now the third step is to subtract all the numbers by 8.4. So 12 minus 8.4 is 3.4. 8.4 minus 9. 0.6. 0.3. 3.4. And then 10 minus 8.4 is 0, 9, 10, 6, 1.6. Okay, and then 8.4 minus 6. It's 2.4. 2.4. Okay, so then you add all of this up. 3.6 plus 0.6 equals 4.2. 4.2 plus 3.4 is 7.6. Then you add 7.6 plus 1.6 is 9.2. And then the last one is 9.2 plus 2.4, which is 11.6. So again, we're gonna divide 11. So we're gonna divide 11.6 divided by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And so 5 goes into 0, 1, 0 times. And then 5 goes into 11 twice. And then 6. Point 3, so 5 goes into 16 3 times. 16 minus, there's a remainder of 1, then 10. 5 goes into 10 twice, so our M.A.D will be 2.32. Thanks for watching.
Thanks for watching, and if you didn't quite understand, just go through the first part, just listen carefully, and sorry for the background, try to ignore that as best as possible. This is Sarju Sohagia, William Ortega, and Adrian Sosa, our cameraman from Tran Academy, out. Peace.